Welcome back, my dear children. So, today I'll be taking the second part of the chapter Human Resource. I hope that the first part is clear to you all. So, today also we'll be sharing some important terms along with different concepts. So, please pay attention and be very careful. So, the topic starts with the concept of migration. So, migration, basically is migration means movement of people. Clear? Be this movement inside the country or outside the country. So, migration is basically another way by which people and the population size changes. Sometimes they are coming inside the country, while other times they are moving outside the country. So, this is called as migration. Migration is further divided into two parts. One is immigrants, second is immigrants. Immigrants means the local people when they leave a country. For example, if some Indian leave a country and shifts to another country abroad. And immigrants means who are coming in our country, who are arriving in our country. So this is a concept. Now in this, we are talking about the patterns of population change. So patterns of population change talks about that what is a criteria on the basis of which the changes in the population takes place. Rates of population growth, it keeps on varying across the world. Somewhere it is high, somewhere it is very less, like I said in my previous video also. So today the world's total population, it is rising rapidly. Yeah, and not all countries are experiencing this population growth. For example, Kenya, it has a very high population growth rate, as well as high birth rates and death rates also. With improvement of healthcare, education facilities, good healthcare only, death rates have reduced, but birth rates are still the same. So what will happen? It will lead to high growth rate. Clear? And I told you the formula for the natural growth rate. This is the difference between the birth rate and the death rate. So in other countries like United Kingdom, population growth is slowing because both the low death and low birth rates are taking place there. Now is the concept of population composition. Very important concept, that how population has been composed. Population composition basically refers to the structure of population. Clear? That how the whole structure of the population has been composed. So we all know that people vary in different sex, literacy rate, their health condition is different, the occupation level is different, their income level is different. Clear? So we all know, and one thing it is very important to clarify here is that economic development of a country, it has nothing to do with the population of that country, that how crowded it is. For example, Bangladesh and Japan, the both countries are densely populated, but Japan is much more economically developed as compared to Bangladesh. So it completely clarifies that economic development has very much, little to do with the crowd of a place. So population composition basically helps us to know so many things. For example, when we calculate population, and in this whole process we come to know that how many males and females are there, which age group they belong to, how educated each section is, what type of occupation they are employed in, what their income levels are, and what about their health conditions. So this can be more elaborated with the help of a pyramid. The diagram that you are able to see here, it is known as a population pyramid. Population pyramid is also known as age-sex pyramid or population composition pyramid. People can study the composition of a country by looking this population pyramid basically. Clear? Now what it says, see, you can see at the bottom is the percentage. Clear? And vertically the number of age groups are given to you. Now, the whole population pyramid is divided into three parts. But can you see the lines? You can see the blue lines, two blue lines, dividing dividing the whole pyramid into three sections. See? Now, the age population, the age group between 0 to 4, clear? 5 to 9 years, 10 to 4 years. Now, the number of children below 15 years, they are shown at the bottom, clear? And this level basically is showing the level of births, that this much of birth levels are taking place here. And at the top, it shows the elderly people, the age between above 65 till 85 plus, clear? And this shows the level of deaths, the number of deaths. So the population pyramid also tells us about how many dependents are available in the country. Not two dependents, two types of dependents are here. One, the young dependents, and two, the elderly dependents. Young dependents means the children who are not earning anything, but they are actually taking resources from the country. While elderly people again are the people above the age group of 60 years. They again are not contributing towards the nation, but they are being using the resources of the country. So with this population pyramid, we can judge that the birth rates are much higher as compared to the death rates. Clear? Now, next is, this slide I have already explained you. You can read it yourself. So skilled, spirited and hopeful young people who have good and positive outlook, these are the future of any nation. And we in India are fortunate that we have such enthusiastic resources in the form of human beings. So skilled human beings also involve, they have to be educated. They have been provided skills, opportunities, so that they can become able and productive. Now, one more pyramid is here so that you can get much more clarification regarding the concept of population pyramid. This population pyramid is of Kenya. Now, this population pyramid, it shows above for Kenya has both birth rates and death rates high. Clear? Birth rates are also high, death rates are also high. Hence, it is broad at the base. You can see at the base it is broad and rapidly narrows towards the top. This is because although many children are born, but a very large percentage of them die in their infancy. Relatively, very few people become adults and there are very low and few old people available there. Similarly, this case happens in India also. Clear? Because you can see that both the pyramids are similar to each other. Now, here are important terms that you all need to remember. So, in the form of these important terms, you will be able to, recall all the important points that we have already done in the complete chapter, whole chapter. The first is human resource. You all know that we, the people, are the human resource of the country. Population talks about total number of people living in one particular region. Pattern of population distribution talks about the way in which the people are spread across the nation, clear, or the world. Population density means the number of people living in a unit area or a particular region. Life expectancy means the expectation, the number of years, an average person can expect to live. And it is calculated according to existing data for a particular region. Migration means movement of people from one place to another. Natural death rate means the difference between birth rate and the death rate. Emigrants or emigration concept is also known to you. People who leave the country are the emigrants. And emigration means the process of emigration. Clear? Immigrants means who are coming in our country, and the process is known as immigration. Population composition means the structure of population. like their age, with respect to their age, their sex, their literacy, occupation, health facilities, etc. Pyramid, you have just understood the concept of population pyramid. It is a pictorial way of describing the population composition. So with this I am ending my presentation. I hope that you get a good idea about the chapter, and if you have any doubt you can always ask. Thank you so much.